Hello everyone, welcome to my video on a Qt Creator Framework project. In this video, we will write a program for car parking management system using programming language C++. So first you have to open Qt Framework and then you have to create a new project by clicking this add or new button. So I will click this and now I have to choose one of these given options. I will choose this first one, that is Qt Widget Applications, and now I have to decrease the window size and then I will click this choose button. And next I have to give a name to my project. So this is car parking. So here I will use car park. Okay. So I will click next again. And now these are build systems. You can build your project with any of these given options, but I will go along with this by default option, that is QMake. And then I will click next button once again, and then this is class information. So class name is main window, base class is QMainWindow, and header file is mainwindow.h, where we have to include our header files or libraries. And next is our source file, that is mainwindow.cpp, where we have to write our cpp code. And now this checkbox is clicked to generate a form, and the last is main window.ui, where we have to design a user interface. Okay, so I will click this next button, and here you can select a language to translate your project. So I will select it as none, and now I will click next button. So here I have a single kit. You may have multiple kits. It contains a compiler to compile our project. So I will choose it, okay, and then I will click next button and finish button in the last. Okay, so now our project is created successfully with name car park. Okay, so now I will open this form option, because first I have to create a user interface. Okay, so I will click it twice, and now this is template to design our user interface. Okay, so I will increase the size of this template, and now I have to add a title for this project. So here I will search label, and then I will drag it, and then I will drop it in this template. And now I will increase the size, and next I will change text value. So this is car parking management system. Okay, car parking, sorry, car parking management system. So this is our title. Now I want to apply some styles to this title. For example, I want to change background color. I want to increase the font size, and I want to change font color. Okay, so I will select it, and then I will click right button, and now I have to choose this change style sheet option. Okay, and now I will use the name of this widget as a selector, and the name of widget is Q label. Okay, this is Q label, and now it is parenthesis or body, and now sorry, it is not parenthesis, it is curly braces. Okay, so I have to use property to apply any value to this content. Okay, so first I will change background color. So here I will use background property to change background color. Okay, background. Now I will give value light gray. Okay, I like it, and you can give any other value instead of this light gray. And now I will change font size. Okay, font size by using this font size property, sorry, font size, and I will give value font size 40 px. Okay, and in the last I will change font color. Okay, so here I will use color property, and I will give value white. Okay, white, and I will use semicolon in the last, and now I will click apply button and then OK button. Now you can see the background color, font size and font color is changed successfully. Now I will increase the size of this widget or label. Okay, so I will increase the width. Okay, so this is our car parking management system. Okay, now I can adjust the size of this user interface window. So here I will click this option, okay, adjust size. I will click it. Sorry, this was selected. I have to uh, adjust the size of whole user interface window. So I will select it, and now I will set the size of this user interface window, okay. So here I will increase it more. So here I will increase the size, okay. So now this is center, and I will set it in the start, okay. So here I will set the this car management system, but I think its size is very large. I will remove this system, okay. Sorry, yes, I will remove this system word to adjust it, and then I will decrease the width, okay. Now I will try to set its size according to width of our user interface window, but its width is very long or large, so I will increase user interface window, okay. So now I will try to set it once again. So I will drag it here, and I will drag it here, okay. Now so there is our title. Now I want to set it in the center, okay. So I will set it in the center right here, okay. So now it is perfect. So this was our title, car parking management, and now I have to add some buttons, first to park and second to unpark, okay. So I will search push button. So I will find it here. This is push button. I will drag it, and then I will drop it here, okay. So this is our push button 1. I will increase the size, and then I will set its position in the center, okay. And now I will change text value. So this is to park a car, okay. So here this is park car, or I can say car park, okay. So this is car park button. Now I will apply some style to this button to increase font size, okay. So I will select it, and then I will choose change style sheet option, and now I will use q push button, okay, push button as a selector, and then I will change font size by using font size property, and then I will give value 25 px, okay. And then I will change color, okay. So here I will use color property, and then I will give value blue. You can use any other value instead of blue, but I am using blue, and then I will click apply button, and then OK button. Now you can see size of this value is increased, and also color was changed, okay. Now I have to create one more button. So I will copy this existing, and then I will paste it to next line right here, okay. Now I have to adjust the size, sorry, position. So I will set here. So it was copied with its style, okay. So I will change text value once again. So this was car unpark, okay. Car sorry, unpark. Now it is adjusted. So this is car unpark, and this is car park. And if we have to show a detail of remaining cars in our park, so I will create one more button, and I will paste it right here, and now I will change the position, okay. So this is our first button, car park. This is car unpark, and this is uh, we can see record, okay. So here I will see car record, and I will set it record, and now this was copied with its style, and now these are three buttons. So next I have to make them functional. So I will select this first one, okay, and then I will click right button, and now I will select this option, go to slot, okay. So here I have some signals. I will select this clicked one. I mean, when this will be clicked, then it will fire a signal, okay. So here I will click OK button. Now function, or you can say this is a slot, okay. So this is added in our main window.cpp template. Okay, so I want to explain everything in this template. So this is portion to include header files. Okay, so we can include any header file by using sharp include. Okay, and this is our constructor. So this highlighted portion is our constructor. Okay, so this portion is our destructor. Okay, and this is our function, or you can say it slot. Okay, and it was registered or defined in our main window dot h. Okay, so here you can see this on push button click is added here, or you can see it was declared here, and now we can use it in our main window dot cpp. Okay, so we can change the name, but first we have to change the name from this template, that is main window dot h. So I can give any name. Okay, so this is park function. Okay, park function, and now I will use this name in our main window.cpp instead of this on push button click. Okay, so now this is park function. Okay, so this is our slot or function, and now we have to connect this slot with our signal. Okay, so signal is clicked and slot is our park function, but now we have to connect them. Okay, so here in constructor I will use connect method to connect them with each other, and now we have to fire a signal. Okay, and we will fire signal when our push button will be clicked, and now push button is part of UI. That's why we have to define UI and then arrow. Now this was push button 1. Okay, this is push button, and now it will fire a signal. Okay, so here I have to define signal, but first when it will be clicked. So when push button will be clicked, you push button will be clicked. Okay, so this is our signal that is clicked, and next I have to use this pointer, and then I will connect it with slot. Okay, and our slot exists in our main window dot h. Okay, sorry, main window class. The name of our class is main window class, and this slot exists in our main window. Okay, so here I have to define main window, and then here I have to define the name of slot, that is park function slot. Okay, so this is our park function. I will remove pair of this parenthesis, and then I will use semicolon in the last. Okay, now you can see this is our push button that will fire a signal, and signal is click. It means that this click signal is part of this Q push button. Okay, and this is our this pointer. It is necessary to use it, and next we are connecting this signal with a slot that exists in our main window. Okay, so now we can use this park function. Okay, so when this park function will be called, then we have to show another dialog box, or you can say it as a user interface window that will contain two options, or you can say one is line edit widget that will get information about your car, for example registration number. Okay, and other is another push button that will be clicked. Okay, so first we have to create a dialog box. So how can we create? I will click this file option, and then I will click this new file or project option. Okay, so now I will click this Qt, and then Qt designer form class. Okay, now I have to decrease window size, and then I am able to click this choose button. So you have to click this choose button, and then you can choose one of these given options. I will choose this one, that is dialog without buttons. Okay, so I will click next button, and here I have to give a name to this dialog box. Okay, so this is park box, and now I will click next button and then finish button. Okay, so this is another user interface template. Okay, so previous was for main window, and this is for park box. Okay, I can show you. Okay, here you can see this is main window dot UI. Okay, for our main window. Okay, so this was designed successfully, and now we have to work in our parkbox.ui. Okay, so first I will set the size of our dialog box. So here I will click this adjust size button, and then I will adjust the size of this window or dialog box. Okay, so I will increase it one more. Here I will set it here, and now I will set it in the center. Okay, now I have to use a label widget to set a title. Okay, so here I will set or drop it, and then I will increase the size, and then I will change text value. So here I will change text value. So this is car park. Okay, car park window or dialog box. You can say it as a window. Okay, so this is car park window. Now I will apply styles like we have done before. So I will select it, and then I will choose this change style sheet option, and now I will use name of this widget, that is QLabel, as a selector. Okay, and next I have to apply some styles. For example, I have to change font color or font size. So here I will use font size property. Okay, sorry, font size property, and I will give value 40 px, and I can change background color, and I can change font color too. Okay, so it is enough. I want to change font size only, so I will click apply button, and then okay. Okay, now I have to adjust the size, so I will increase width of this title. Okay, and now, sorry, here I have spelling mistake. Okay, so I will set it here. Okay, now this is car park window. This is our title. I will set it in the center of this dialog box. Okay, now I have to use a line edit widget to get registration number of a car. Okay, so here I have to search line edit widget. So this is our list view. So we can search it. Okay, so here I will search it. This is line edit. Okay, so I will drag it, and then I will drop it right here, and I have to set a label. Okay, so here I will search label. So this is label. I will drag it, and then I will drop it right here. Okay, or I can set it here. Okay, now I will change text value. So here I will enter car number. Okay, car number. So now I will increase the size of this label, and then I will apply some styles. I will click right button, and then I will choose change style sheet option, and then I will use Q label. Okay, and then I will give value 15 or 20 px. Okay, sorry, I have to use font size property. Sorry, font size, and then I will give value 20 px or 25 px. Now I will click apply, and then okay. Now this is enter car number. Okay, so here we have to enter car number. Okay, I will set its position right here. Okay, and now I will change the position of this line edit widget. Okay, and then I will change the size of this widget, and then I will apply style to change font size that will be entered in this line edit widget. Okay, so here I will select it, and then I will use Q line edit because this is name of this widget, so it will be used as a selector, and I have to change font size by using font size property. Okay, sorry, font size, and I will give value 25 px. Okay, so I will click apply, and then okay. So now this is car number or line edit for car number. Okay, so now I have to add a button. Okay button, so I will search push button. So here I can see this is our push button. So I will drag it, and then I will drop it here. Okay, now I have to change the size of this button, and then I will change value. So here I will set value, uh, text value, OK button. Okay. So here this is our OK button. I have to change text value. So I will click this option, and then name of widget, that is Q push button. Okay. So this is Q push button. I will give value 25. Sorry, first I have to use font size property. Okay. Then I will give value 25 px and then use semicolon in the last, and now I will click apply button and then OK button. Now this is OK button. Okay. So when this OK will be clicked, then this registration number will be added in our project or where you have to get it. Okay. So now I have to make this OK button functional. So I will select it and then I will click right button and I will choose this option, go to slot, and then I will choose this option, that is a signal click. Okay. So now this is on push button clicked, and this exists in our core box class. Okay. So I have to change the name of this function or slot. Okay. So I will open this parkbox.h. So here you can see this is on push button clicked. So I will change the name. Okay. So here get number, because we have to get car number. Okay. So this is get number. Now I have to use this name. Okay. Get number in our parkbox.cpp. So I will remove this value and then I will use get number. Okay. Get number. So now we have to connect this signal, this slot with clicked signal. Okay. In our constructor. So this is body of our constructor, and here I have to use connect method. Okay. So this is connect method, and then I have to use UI because we are going to use line edit widget, that is push button. Okay. Push button. Sorry, this is incorrect place to use this connect method. I have to use it in a body of this constructor. Okay. So here I have to use connect method, and then because this push button is part of UI, that's why I have to use this UI, then arrow, and now name of this widget, that is push button. Okay. Now a signal will be fired from Q push button. Okay. So here I have to use Q push button, and name of signal is click. Okay. I have to remove this pair of parentheses. Okay. And then I have to use this pointer. This is necessary. And then I have to use name of our template or class that contains this slot get number. Okay. That is park. Okay. Park box, and name of this slot is get number. Okay. So here this is get number. I will remove this pair of parentheses, and then I will use semicolon in the last. Okay. So I have connected successfully this clicked signal with our slot, that is get number, and it exists in our park box class. Okay. So it is connected successfully. Now when our OK button in our park dialog box will be clicked, then we will get value from our line edit widget, and the value should car number. Okay. So how we will get this car number? Okay. So here I have to declare a variable. This is a local variable with type q string. Okay. So here you can declare with any name. Okay. So here I will use serial or SER. Okay. I mean serial number of car. So this is serial number, and I have to get it by using a user interface or UI widget, that is line edit. Okay. So here I have to define the type, that is text. Okay. And then I have to use semicolon in the last. Now I have to emit this in an other signal. Okay. This is a slot. Okay. This is a slot and when our OK button will be clicked, then this slot or function will be called. Then we will get a value by using line edit widget, and then we will push or inject this value in a signal or signal function. Okay, so now we have to declare our signal in our parkbox.h. Okay, so here I will define signals. Okay, signals, and then I have to use this column, and now I can create a signal with any name, but its return type should void. Okay, if it is not returning something, so it is return void type, and then I have to use any name. So I will use push, sorry, push number. Okay, because it will get a number, or I can say that we have to push value in this function. Okay, and this will accept an argument. Okay, that is constant, and its type is useString, and it will be passed by reference, and you can use any name. I will use number. Okay, and then I will use semicolon in the last. Now this is a signal. Okay, and we will push a value in this signal or function. So I will go back to parkbox.h.cpp. Okay, so now we are getting value and assigning to this variable. Now we have to push this value in our signal, that is push number. Okay, so here I have to use emit. Okay, and then a name of function or signal, that is push number. Okay, and we will push serial number, ser number. Okay, and then I will use semicolon in the last. Now we are getting value in our variable from our line edit widget in our dialog box, that is with name park.box. Okay, and then we are pushing this value to this signal or function. Okay, now we have to use it in our main window dot cpp. Okay, so this is main window dot cpp. Sorry, this is UI. I have to use main window dot cpp. Okay, now here I will show our dialog box. Okay, but first I have to register this new created dialog box, that is with name park box. Okay, still it is not registered. Okay, so first I have to register it in our main window dot h, then we will able to use it. So first I have to register it, or we have to include it with sharp include. Okay, and then use pair of comma, and then name of your dialog box, that is park box. Okay, this is park box dot h. Now I have to declare a pointer for this class or dialog box. So here I can declare a pointer with any name, but its type is park. Okay, box, park box, and I will declare a pointer. So this is park box, park box. Okay, so this is our pointer, but difference is that here we are using b in lowercase, and here b was used in our uppercase. Okay, so this is our pointer name, and this is our class or dialog box name. Okay, so here I have to declare an other slot. Okay, so this was previous slot, and that was connected our click signal. Okay, in our main window dot cpp, but now I have to declare an other slot. Okay, but its return type is void, and I can declare slot with any name. So here I will use on get number. Okay, so it will accept argument, that is constant. Okay, and its type is q string, and it is passed by reference, and you can use any name. So this is formal name. Okay, of variable. So this is variable name, this is formal. Okay, you can use any name. So now I have to initialize this pointer in our main window dot cpp. Okay, so here I will open this main window dot cpp, and here I have to initialize the pointer. Okay, So here name of pointer was park box, okay, and I have to initialize it by using new keyword, and name of a template or dialog box was park box, okay. Here B is uppercase, and then here I will use this pointer, okay. So this is initialized successfully. So now I have to use destructor for this class, okay. Then we will destroy object of this class, then this will be called. So here I have to use delete, and then name of uh, template was park box, okay. So now I have to use semicolon, okay. So now I can use this dialog box that is with name park box, okay. So when our park function will be clicked, so it will be called when our car park button will be clicked from our main window, okay. So when this button will be clicked, then this function will be called, and then we will able to show a dialog box that is park, sorry, park box. So this is our car, park box, okay. And now I have to use show method, and then I will use semicolon. So when our car park button will be clicked, then this function will be called, okay, and then we will able to show a dialog box that contains a line edit widget and a OK button, okay. So now when our OK button in our dialog box will be clicked, then we have to park a car successfully. So here I have to declare a list, okay. So I will add number or registration number of this car in that list, okay. I have to include it by using sharp include, and then q string list, okay. So I have included it. Now I can declare any list with any name, okay. So here I will declare a global list, okay. Its type is string list, okay, and this is registration number list, okay, or registration list. This is registration list, okay. So when user will enter registration number, and then he or she will click OK button, then we will enter registration number of car in or we will add number of that car in our list, that is registration list, okay. So here I have to connect our signal with slot, okay. So here I have to connect them. So here I will use connect method, okay. So now I will add the name of our slot, that's return type is void, okay, and it exists in our main window, okay, main, sorry, main window, and name of slot is on get number, okay. So this is slot number, and it accepts argument, okay. So here this is constant, and then its type is string, okay, and it is passed by reference, okay. So here I have to connect this slot with our signal, okay. So I think this is incorrect name. I will say in main window, sorry, where is our main window dot h, okay. So here I have to see on get number, yes, this is correct, okay. So I will go back to our main window dot cpp, and this is on get number, and it exists in our main window, okay. So now I have to connect this slot with our signal that exists in our park box.h, and name of this signal is push number, okay. So I have to connect this signal with this slot that exists in our main window.h, okay, and we are connecting them in our main window.cpp, okay. So here I have to connect them with each other by using connect method, okay. And now I have to connect signal that is in our park box. Okay, and here I have to use park box. This is name of our class. Okay, and then I have to define name of signal, that is push number. Okay, and then I have to use this pointer, and then I have to connect it with slot, and the name of slot is on get number, and it exists in our main window. Okay, so here I have to use main window. Okay, main window, and then I have to connect it with slot that is on. There I will see on get number. Okay, on get number, and then I will use semicolon in the last. Okay, so here I am getting a number, that is the registration number of a car, and then we will enter or add this number in our list. Okay, so here I will use name of list, that is registration list, and here I will use append method. Okay, and I will append number. Okay, so this is car number. So in this way we will enter or add registration number in our list. Okay, so when a car number will be uh, entered in our registration list, then we will count our total cars. For example, we park a car, then count or value of count will 1. When another car will be parked, then value of that variable will be 2. Okay, so now we have to count total cars. Okay, so here we have to declare a global variable. So I will go back to main window dot h, and here I have to declare a variable. Okay, with type use string, sorry, integer type, because we have to count number. So here this is integer type, and I can give any name to this variable. Okay, so this is count, count, count. Okay, and now I have to initialize it in our main window dot cpp. Okay, so here I will initialize the count, but first I will use comma, and now this is count, sorry, count, and I will initialize it with 0. Okay, so here I will uh, add a number in count. I mean, I have to increase the value of count. Okay, so count plus plus. So when first car will be parked, then count will or value in count will 1. When another car will be parked, then value of this count will be 2, and when another or third car will be parked, then value of this count will be 3. Okay, so on, and here I am adding registration number in our registration list. Okay, and I am increasing value of count variable. So I will test it, I will save it, and then I will execute the project, and I will wait until completing the process. So I am waiting. When it will be completed, then we will able to test it, and we will enter a registration number, and we will uh, click OK button. But we have to show a success message. So this is our output, car parking management system. This is car park button, car unpark button, and car record button. But we have to show a message that your car was parked successfully. Okay, so we can show such a message by using queue message box. But first we have to include it by using sharp include, and this is queue message box. I will select it, and now I have to use this queue message box. Okay, so this is queue message box. Okay, queue message box, and its type is information, and here I have to use this pointer, and then I have to set a title. So here I will give title success, and then I will go to next line, and here I will show message that car is parked. Okay, car is parked. So this message will be uh, appeared when we will click OK button after entering a registration number. Okay, so now I will save it, and then I will execute my project by clicking this run button, and when it will be executed, then we will able to test it. Okay, so this is our main window, that is so this is our main window, and this is our title. So I will click this button. Here I have to enter car number. Okay, so car number is 101, and I will click OK. Now car is parked. Okay, so now car is parked successfully. So our first button, that was car park button, is functional, and now I have to make functional this second one. Okay, so when we have to unpark a car, then we will click this park unpark button. Okay, car unpark, and then we will enter registration number. Okay, if registration number match with our list or values in our list, then we will allow to unpark a car. Otherwise, we will show an error that such a number does not exist. Okay, so I will uh, close this user interface window. Okay, and then I will go back to main window.ui. Now I will select this car unpark button, and then I will click right button, and then I will choose this option, go to slot, and then I will choose this signal that is clicked, and then I will click OK. Now this is our slot, or you can say it as a function, okay, that exists or that was declared in our main window.h. Okay, so this is our slot or function, but I will change the name. Okay, so this is unpark. Okay, un sorry, unpark function. So I will change the name of this function from the main window dot cpp. Okay, so here I will change the name. So now name is unpark. Sorry, unpark function. Okay, so now we have to connect select signal with this slot. Okay, with this slot. So where we can connect them, here I have to connect it. Okay, here. So I will use connect method, and here I have to use UI because I am going to use push button that is part of UI. So here this is push button 2. Okay, so when push button 2 will be clicked, so here I have to define a signal that is part of our Q push button. Okay, Q push button, and that is collect signal. Okay, so I will remove this pair of parentheses, and here I have to use this signal, and now it will be connected with our slot that exists in our main window. Okay, and name of the slot is unpark. Okay, unpark function. So it will be called when our car unpark button will be clicked. Okay, so here we will appear an other dialog box. Okay, same as we have done before here. Okay, so now I have to declare or create a dialog box. Okay, so we have created it before, so I think now it is easy to create for you. Okay, so I will choose this qt now, and then I will select this qt designer form class. Okay, so I will decrease the window size, and now I will click this choose button, and I will click this one, that is dialog without buttons, and then I will click next button, and now I will give a name to our class. Okay, so this is unpark. Okay, unpark box, and I will click next button, and then finish button. So this is dialog box for unpark box dialog. Okay, so here I have to adjust the size. So here I will adjust the user interface size. Okay, so I will increase it because I think this is very shorter, and here now I think it is perfect. So I will set it in the center, and also I will set it in the top. So here I will add a label for title of this dialog box. Okay, so I will change text value. So here I will enter. So this was car unpark. Okay, unpark. sorry, on park window. Okay, so I have to change style. I will select it and then I will click right button. Then I will choose this option and name of widget, that is Q label. And here I have to change uh, size of fonts by using font size property. Okay, I will give value 40 px and then I will use semicolon and then I will click apply button and then OK button. So this is car on park window. Okay, so this is our title and I will set it in the center. Okay, now I have to use a line edit widget. So here I will search line edit widget, so it will be used to get registration number. Okay, so I will set it right here and now I have to use another label. Okay, so that will carry value get enter car number. Okay, so I will increase the size and I will set it here. Okay, and I will change text value, so enter car number. Okay, car number. So here I have to change style or I can change font size by using this option, and here I have to use Q label as a selector and then I will use font size property. Okay, and then I will give value 25 px and then semicolon and then I will click apply button and then OK button. Now I have to adjust the size, so I will increase the width. Okay, so this is width, I will set it right here. Okay, and now I will apply some style to this line edit widget. So I will choose this option change style sheet and this is Q line edit. Okay, and I will change text value only, font size only. Okay, by using font size property and I will give value 25 px and then I will click apply button and then OK button. Now I have to use a push button. Okay, so here I have to search push button. So this is our push button. I will drag it and then I will drop it right here. Now I will change the size and position and then text value. Okay, so this is unpark button. Okay, unpark. So I have to apply some style to this button by using this change style sheet option and this is Q push button. Okay, so this is our widget name Q push button and here I have to change font size by using font size property. I will give value 30 px and I will click apply and then OK button. Now this is unpark button. Okay, so then it will be clicked, then so here I will select it and now I will choose this option, go to slot. Okay, and then I will choose this signal, that is clicked and then I will click OK button. Okay, now which is this template? This is unparkbox.cpp. Okay, so here I have to change the name of this slot or function. So here you can see this is unparkbox.h and here this is function name. I have to change it. Okay, so I will give value get serial. Okay, get serial. Previous we were using get number, but this is get serial. Okay, now I will go back to our unparkbox.cpp and here I will change the name of this slot. Now this is get serial. Okay, get serial. Now we have to connect this slot with click signal. Okay, so here I have to connect it by using connect method and this is part of UI. So here I have to use push button. Okay, push button and now I have to use name of widget, that is Q push button. Okay, Q push button and name of signal, that is click. Okay, and here I have to use this pointer and then I have to use the name of template that contains our slot, that is get serial. Okay, so name of this class is uh, unpark box. Okay, unpark box, and name of this function or slot is get serial. Okay, so this is get serial, and I will use semicolon in the last. Okay, so this is semicolon. Now we have connected it successfully. So when this push button, so this push button is in our unpark method. Okay, or you can say this is unpark button. Okay, so when this will be clicked, then our slot will be connected with this signal. Okay, so where is our unpark.cpp? So here this is our push button, and this is our signal that is clicked, and we are connecting it with our slot that is get serial. Okay, so this is our get serial. Okay, so here we have to get value by using line edit widget. So here I will declare a variable with type q string. Okay, and I will give name serial. Okay, or only serial. So here I have to use UI because line edit widget is part of UI. So this is line edit, and I have to define the type, that is text. Okay, I have to use semicolon, and now I have to inject or push this value in our signal. Now we have to declare our signal in our unparkbox.h. Okay, so here I have to define signals. So I think now this is not difficult for you because we have done it before. So here I have to use signals, okay, and then colon, and now you can give any name to your signal, but its return type is void, and then you can give any name. Okay, so this is get or push. Okay, push serial. Sorry, here this is push serial, and it will accept an argument that is constant, and its type is q string, and its type, sorry, it is passed by reference. Okay, and it is serial number SR, and use semicolon in the last. So this is our signal, and now I will go back to unparkbox.cpp, and here I will push or inject value that is in our serial variable in our signal that was declared before. So here I will use init method. Okay, and now name, that is get, sorry, push. Okay, push serial, and here I have to use serial. So this is name of variable that contains serial number of car that was gotten from this line edit in our unparked box. Okay, so it will be injected in our signal. Okay, now we have to connect this signal with our slot that will be declared in our main window dot h. Okay, so here we have to declare a slot. Okay, so here I will declare with return type void. Okay, and I will use any name for our slot. So this is on push or get SER serial number. Okay, and it will accept an argument that is constant, and its type is q string. Okay, and it will be passed by reference, and this is formal variable name, that is SR. Okay, so this is slot. Now we have to register this new created unparked box. Okay, so here we have to register it. So you know we have done it before. So here I have to use sharp include, and then this is unparkbox.h. Okay, now I have to declare a pointer. Okay, so here in the last I have to declare an other pointer for unpark. Okay, unpark box, and pointer should unpark, you can give any name. Okay, so this is unparked box. So this is our pointer. Now I have to initialize this pointer, and then we will connect our signal with this slot. Okay, so I will go back to main window.cpp, and first here I will initialize our construct dialog box, that is unpark box, and here I have to use new method, and then name of class, that is unpark box, and here I have to use this pointer. Okay, this. Okay, and now I have to call delete method to delete or destroy the object of this class, and class is unpark box. Okay, and then use semicolon in the last. Now we have to connect signal with slot. Signal exists in our park, in our unpark box. Okay, and slot exists in our main window class. Okay, so here I will go to next line, and here I will use connect method, and here I will use not UI. Here I have to use the name of dialog box or pointer, that is unpark box. Okay, and then I have to use reference sign or ampersand, and then unpark box, and name of signal, that is push serial. Okay, I will remove a pair of parentheses, and then I have to use this pointer, and now I have to connect this signal, where is our signal, this signal with slot. Now our slot exists in our main window. Okay, so here define main window. Okay, and now name of slot, that is on push. Okay, where is on get. Okay, on get serial. Okay, so this is our slot name. I will remove pair of this parentheses, and then I will use semicolon in the last. Okay, so now we have connected our signal with slot. Signal exists in our unpark uh, template. Okay, and our slot exists in our main window class. Okay, so next I have to use this slot. Okay, so name of slot here, but first here in our unpark function I have to show dialog box, and name of dialog box was unpark. Okay, unpark box, and here I have to use show method. Okay, show method, and then I will use semicolon. Okay, so when this function will be called on clicking unpark or car unpark button. Okay, then our dialog box will be appeared with line edit widget and unpark button. Okay, and then I have to use here second slot that exists in our main window, and name of slot is on get. So on get serial. Okay, and it accepts an argument that is constant. Its type is qstring, and it is passed by reference. Okay, and here I have to use body of this function. Okay, so here I have to uh, search this serial number in our list. Okay, so here I have to use for loop. Now I will declare a local variable with type int, and local variable is I, and I am initializing it with 0, and it will uh, execute according to the size of our list. Okay, so while I is less than, so now I have to define a name of list, that is registration list. Okay, dot length. Okay, so here our initial value is 0, and our for loop will be executed according the length of our list. Okay, and then I have to increase the value of I one by one or step by step. Okay, so here I have to check condition that if this SR match with any value in our registration list. Okay, here I will use I want to explain about this method. This is our for loop. Okay, and it will be executed according to the size or length of our list. For example, our list have 5 values, then for loop will be executed 5 times. Okay, and now we are trying to search entered registration number in our list. Okay, so it will try to search in our first index of our list. Okay, list is our registration list. Okay, so it will try to search or find uh, a serial number in our first index of our list. If we are able to find successfully, then we will break the for loop. Okay, and we will show a message that your uh, car exists in our park, so you can unpark it. Okay, otherwise we will print a message that this serial number does not exist. Okay, so when it will be matched successfully, then we will break the for loop. Otherwise, in second iteration, we will try to match this entered serial number with second index of our list. Okay, if it matches, then we will break it and we will print success message. Otherwise, we will execute our for loop third time. Okay, and then we will try to find our value in our third index of our list. Okay, and so on. Okay, now here I have to define a flag. Okay, so I will set it global here. Okay, so it is boolean type and this is found. Okay, found, but it is uh, still false. Okay, so when uh, we are matching successfully any value in our list, then we will set this flag true. Okay, true. So when we will find it, then we will set it true and we will print a message that car exists and you can unpark it. Okay, so here I will show message by using q message box with type information. Okay, information, and here I have to use this pointer, and then here I will use title, that is success. Okay, so here I will give permission. Okay, so here I will give permission that you can unpark your car. Okay, with serial number or car number, you can write anything. Okay, with serial number, and now we have to print serial number. So how can we print? We will concatenate the variable that contains serial number. Okay, so here this is sr. Okay, and then we will use semicolon in the last. Okay, so when we will find any value or any serial number in our list, then we will break our while loop, but first, sorry, for loop, but first we will print this message. Okay, that you can unpark your car, and then we will decrease a number of car from our count variable. Okay, so here I will use count minus minus. Okay, so then we will break our for loop. So it is in case that if we are able to find any car in our list. Okay, otherwise if we are not able to find any car, then we will print error message. Okay, so here I will use if condition, that if not found. Okay, if not found, for example, our for loop was executed according to the size or length of our list, but we were not able to find or match or compare any value in our list, then our found variable is still false. Okay, so here I am using that if not found, I mean that still it is false, then I will print a message. Okay, so here I will use q message box with type information, and I will use this pointer, and then here I will use error. Okay, because this is our error message box. Okay, so now I will print message that invalid serial number. I mean that this serial number does not exist. Okay, in valid serial number. Okay, so this message will be printed, and now I will use semicolon in the last. Okay, so now this is also completed successfully. Now I will save it and then I will execute it. Okay, so I have clicked run button. Now I am waiting for output, then I will able to test this. Okay, so we have test our first button. Now I have to test this second one. Okay, so this is car unparked, but first we have to park a car. Okay, so here I will enter 101 and then I will click OK button. Now car is parked. Okay, and I will close this dialog box. Now I have to unpark a car. Okay, so here I will enter incorrect number. Okay, or serial number. Then I will click unpark. Okay, you unpark your car with serial number 102, but it does not match with any serial number. So I think I have any logical error. Okay, so I found the error. So this is because of missing this curly braces or pair of curly braces. Okay, so here I have to use closing curly braces. Okay, and then now this if is out of our for loop or body of for loop. Okay, so now I will save it, but first here I have to print a message that you can unpark your car if serial number is valid, but when it is invalid, then this message will be printed. But now I have to add some code that I have to remove the registration or serial number from the list. Okay, when it is found successfully. Okay, so here after count minus minus or before count minus minus, I can use name of list, that is registration list. Okay, dot remove one. Okay, this is remove one, and name of serial number, that is SR. Okay, and then use semicolon in the last. Okay, so here I will save it and then I will execute the project once again to test it. I hope now it will work correctly. Okay, and now it is executing, and after execution I will able to add serial number. Okay, so here I will enter 101 and then I will click OK. Okay, now car is parked. I will click OK and then I will mm, close the window, and now I will click this car unpark. Now I will enter incorrect serial number. This is 102 while we have only 101. Now I will click this unpark. Now you can see this is success message that invalid serial number. Now our serial number is invalid. Now we are not showing that you can unpark your car. Okay, so now I will click OK. So this number was incorrect. Okay, now I will correct. mm, I will enter correct number. Okay, so here I will enter 101 and now I will click unpark. Okay, so here you can see message that you can unpark your car with serial number 101. It means that this car was parked. Okay, so now I will click OK and I will close this dialog box and this UI window. Okay, so now I have to make functional our last button. Okay, so where is our last button? This is in our main window.ui and this is our car record. Now we have to see record of our car, that how many car are still parked in our parking. Okay, so I will select it and now I will click right button and I will choose this option, go to slot, and then I will select this collect signal and then OK button. Now here I will change the name from main window.h. Okay, so here I will change the name. So this is a record function. Okay, a record function, and I will use pair of parentheses, and I will go back to main window dot cpp. Okay, and here I will uh, remove name, this existing name, and here I will use record function. Okay, so now the name of this slot or function is record function, and I have to connect them. Okay, so here I will connect them by using connect method. Okay, connect, and here I have to use push button, that is part of UI, and this is push button 3. Okay, so when it will be called or clicked, so here I have to fire a signal, that is part of Q push button, sorry, Q push button, and the signal is clicked. Okay, clicked, and I will remove it. Okay, and here I will use this pointer, and then I have to connect it with a slot that exists in our main window. Okay, sorry, where is our main window, and name of slot is a record function. Okay, I will remove pair of this parenthesis too, and now I will go back to our slot. Okay, where is our slot? Here, so this is our record function, and here I have to show record of remaining cars, and I have to show total number of cars parked in our uh, parking. Okay, now here I have to use for loop because may we have multiple cars in our parking. Okay, so here I will use but first I will count or print total cars. Okay, so here I will show message Q message box with type information. Okay, and here I have to use this pointer, and then here I have to give a title that count. Okay, or success, here I will use success, and here I will use comma, and here I will use semicolon in the last. Okay, now I have to print message that total cars in parking. Okay, so here I have to uh, print total cars, number of total cars. Okay, so here I have to concatenate count. Okay, and then I have used this semicolon in the last. Sorry, here I have an error because I am trying to use variable with type integer. Okay, so we cannot use any variable with type int. So first I have to convert it into string type. Okay, so here I will use string. Okay, and count underscore str. Okay, you can declare with any name, and now I have to convert it into qstring. Okay, so use qstring, and then scope operator, and previous type, that is number, sorry, and then number, and now I have to use the name of variable that will be converted. Okay, so this is count. Okay, so now here I have to use count underscore str. Okay, so now the total cars will be printed. Those are parked in our parking. Okay, so next I have to use for loop because I have to show serial numbers of all cars. Okay, for int, here I have to use or declare a variable, and I will assign it with 0, and j is less than registration list. Okay, dot length. So now I have to use j plus plus, and then I have to use pair of curly braces as a body of for loop, and now I have to use q message box. Okay, and then I have to define the type, that is information, and then I have to use this pointer, and then I have to set title, that record. Okay, you can use any title, so this is record. Now I will go to next line. Okay, and here I will print all serial numbers. Okay, serial numbers, R. Here I have to concatenate every uh, index of list. Okay, so list is registration list, and here I have to use J, and I will use semicolon in the last. Okay, now all numbers will be shown here. Okay, so here I will save it, and now I will execute the program. So now I am waiting. I have clicked run button, and now I will wait until, sorry, I have an error here because I have not used semicolon in the last. Now I will save it once again, and then I will click run button, and now I am waiting for execution of our project, and after a small while we will able to test it. Okay, now I have to click this car park button. Now I will enter 101. Okay, so this car is parked successfully. Now I will enter 102, and I will click OK. This car is also parked successfully. Now I will click OK, and now I will enter 103, and I will click OK. So this car is also parked successfully. So I will click OK once again, and I will close this window. Okay, now I have to unpark a car. Here I will enter 101, and I will click unpark. Okay, you can unpark your car with serial number 101. Okay, so I can unpark this. Okay, I will click OK, and now I will close this. Now I have to see the record that how many cars are parked in our parking. Okay, so here I will click this button. Okay, total cars in parking 2. So now total cars are 2. Those are parked in our parking. I will click OK. Now the serial number is 102, and serial number is 103. Okay, now I will click OK, and this messy box was closed. If you have multiple cars, then it will show serial numbers multiple times. Okay, so this was all about car parking management system using Qt Creator framework. I hope this video will be very helpful and easy to understand for you. If you like the video, then please share with your friends. And if you have not subscribed our YouTube channel, then please subscribe our YouTube channel right now. Thank you.